What up, guys? Season 2, Week 7 is finally here. I'm pretty sure this is the last week to hustle, and then we step into the celebration, which I do look forward to. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to most, especially Toby, son of Rainbow, KZK, Ras, and DZZ. And obviously Elastic Girl Conan, aka the Purple Eggplant. There is no order here, and my gratitude is to everyone in most for helping me and my Alliance Elite to kind of chase up to get into the top 10 bucket at the end. It's a long story, but I think it's worthwhile to mention here. So we had our last Sun Clash this week on Tuesday, and I chose the same server, another alliance called ILK, whose R5 Draco being a friend, as our opponent. Now we agreed to have a truce week, and the idea was no one lose any points, so everybody secure their places. However, we actually end up marked as losing, even though both of the parties have 0 points. So we got kicked to probably the 13th place, and most is very generous to help us by lending us one of the level 5 city for us to catch up. Despite we had a controversial history, so definitely shout out to most. I personally owe you one, and I believe you have the whole Elite's gratitude because all of Elite is benefiting from this. Now, the reason why I chose ILK is not only because Draco was a friend, but also because I didn't really have a choice. Let me just show you how fast all the opponent got picked. It's literally like 2 seconds before we left only ILK and 5269. Now, 5269 in 351 is a super strong guild, and I was hoping by choosing ILK, we're both safe, if that makes sense. I did report this to the customer service, reporting that there was no elaboration on what's gonna happen if both alliance got 0 points, and the customer service just told me it is what it is. So definitely a bad taste in my mouth as well. All right, apart from this incident, nothing really new. I think for trade post, if your server is not the strongest or not that strong among all the opponents, the best time to compete for trade post is actually level 1. Next week, we're expecting season celebration. Definitely gonna make a video about this. But essentially, you want to save rubies, materials, acceleration to exchange all the goodies, essentially. There are other videos on YouTube that you can watch if you want to dive into it beforehand. For State of Supremacy, we have 350 this week. I think it's still going to be a super tough game because overall they are just stronger than us. But it doesn't matter. You should still try your best to participate just because all the rewards are really, really good. And we actually have sort of agreement with 350 as well. Something like you can only attack unshielded watchtower outside the capital zone. So if you want to be safe, you should actually pour in to the capital. So there will only be car fight and also obviously attack on the tallies, the cannons. All right, another big upgrade for myself, doing Industrial 3, level 3 troops. We start at 262.4 first March, and we end up getting 25 million March CP. And the troop size of my main March was 12,377. So definitely a good upgrade. By making Margaret's exclusive weapon red 1 star, I think I'm getting 12% extra troop damage. So hopefully we can get to 300 million March by the end of this week. Oh, and we also got Marcia's exclusive weapon this week, increasing the crit chance for the troop. But I don't think I will 5-star that just because I need Francis as a filler, right? Because we only have 4 shooter hero, and I'm only focusing on shooter, as you know. All right, that's it, guys. Again, big shout out to most. See you next time.